In our first book, 21 Habits, I go through the 6 steps on how to build a habit. And that's all well and good, but who wakes up in the morning and says, hey, I want to follow these 6 steps to build a habit? And that's where challenges come in. They simplify the whole process of building habits. They have a defined beginning, they have a defined end, a very clear goal. By virtue of being a challenge, they force you to track. And probably most importantly of all, challenges are fun.
We had a wellness program. We had components, we had pieces. We tried a lot of different things.
We tried doing the traditional walking and
A weight loss challenge.
I think those are good, but I think what we were finding was
A weight loss challenge really doesn't work. The winner basically starved themselves, won, and that same day I caught them eating 2 hot dogs, a bag of chips, and a big gulp. Like, come on. Did you learn anything here? Not fair.
Whereas, if you're teaching a habit and a principle of a habit through a challenge, then it becomes ingrained, it becomes much more long-lasting and actually sustainable over the long term, which is really what you want in behavior change.
sometimes it can be very daunting. And so if we come to someone and say, lose weight, well, that's very overwhelming. But if you say, hey, let's start with trying not to snack after dinner, it's much more approachable.
I have never participated in a wellness program before, so honestly, I was a little skeptical.
I'm like anybody else who's prideful and thinks, what do I need this for? Habits, come on, I got good habits. But in reality, when you really think about it and take a look at it, it's actually pretty cool.
When we started the challenges, I found them really fun and engaging and interesting because I never challenged myself with what I eat or physical activity.
Some of them are tougher than others. Some of them are based on your lifestyle. Some of them are not ready for yet, right? Start smaller, and then maybe you're gonna try them down the road. You don't have to do them right now. So that's what I like about them. There's choice.
And some of the habits, might not resonate with you. Some of the challenges and habits are pushing might not resonate, but others will. And you can get a real benefit out of them.
Social challenges have helped me kind of go outside myself and be more positive.
And then a lot of the nutrition ones, because I used to not eat very good at all.
Getting more into the mental health type of challenges too, and those habits. A habit of helping others is pretty powerful, right? And it can make you feel good.
People get really excited about these challenges. We talk about them together to see how we're doing, how we can improve them.
But what they like, what they don't like, what's hard, what's not.
But also I feel like we've become more of a team by discussing the challenges.
We know a lot more about each other in a good way. So we've gotten to know each other, I should say.
I know that our CEO likes to snack after dinner. I wouldn't know that in another company, and that makes me think, oh, that's just like my husband, and brings us all closer together.
My all-time favorite challenge is probably the hardest challenge that we have. It's called Eat Clean, because I've never restricted what I ate or even thought about what I eat or drink or how it affects my life.
One that comes to mind was the one that's called Create It. And the challenge is to take 500 minutes over the course of the month, so 17 minutes per day, and do something creative. Write a book, learn an instrument.
I really liked A Good Deed. That one I actually saw the impact of how I felt. I sought out the actions to do the kind deed for others, and I felt the immediate impact.
My favorite challenge was probably the Arctic 500, because I don't like the cold and I would avoid walking during the winter, and so this kept me more active.
It's every part of your life, really. Whether that's personal and at home with your kids or at work.
I had a personal challenge one time to take better notes in Salesforce, for example, because I wasn't very good at that and I wanted to get better. So I set a personal challenge in my system through my wellness program. It would remind me every day to do that, and I'd try to build that habit to get better and better.
I loved the customizing. So compared to the other wellness programs I've had, it was very set regimen, and I didn't feel like, it was targeting what I needed to improve. And so this one I've been able to pick and choose, but also do some that I'm supposed to do that maybe I wouldn't have picked. So it's a good balance.
I think changing habits and instilling positive habits can be very beneficial for a company.
Happier people and healthier people are going to work harder. They're going to want to come to work. They're going to want to be collaborative. They're going to want to they're going to want to see the company in general succeed and their coworkers succeed.
So absolutely, and it starts with the individual. So it can definitely have a larger impact on the company as a whole.
Over the months and years of doing these challenges, we're starting to see change in our culture and our people. They're starting to complain less, be thankful more, compliment others more, and it's just a great thing. I think when we go to work, it feels like a big family where everybody's helping everybody else out. And so imagine that, in your workplace. Imagine how productive you could be, and that's what we're experiencing more and more of each day. And it's so exciting. It helps us be more productive and, quite frankly, just enjoy life. You spend so much of your time at work, it might as well be enjoyable time.